What's up? I'm Dylan James, quarterback at Eagle Crest High School, and you're watching the Game of the Night on 9 News Facebook.
Big hits!
This fall,
Only on 9 News Facebook.
over 30 Colorado high school football games.
Football game.
Live.
What a move!
High school football at its best. Big plays.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Blake Olson, and this is the Kansas Credit Union Game of the Night.
More teams, more games. On 9 News.
Facebook.
Live from Legacy Stadium in Southeast Aurora, this is the Kansas Credit Union Game of the Night on 9 News Facebook Live. It is a beautiful night. I'm Blake Olson coming to you from the Legacy Stadium press box along with Damon Blick on camera one and Mike Harity from Loclyz Media, LOCLYZ, and you are watching once again the Kansas Credit Union Game of the Night on Thursday Night Football. It's week 9 in high school football as we kick it off tonight here in Colorado. Kansas Credit Union, helping people afford life. Tonight, the Arapahoe Warriors at 4-4 try to knock off the 5th-ranked Eagle Crest Raptors 7-1. Garrett Looney is their interim head coach. He's been with the program for 1 year after coming over from Cherokee Trail. Rod Sherman is the head coach at Arapahoe High School in his first year after winning 7 state championships at Valor Christian. Arapahoe wins the toss. They have deferred, and they will kick off tonight here at Legacy Stadium. Glad you joined us. Gage Ward will kick it off here to the Raptors on a somewhat breezy night as the temperature drops a little here in mid-October, but a beautiful night for football. But then again, every night is a great night for high school football, and we're glad that you joined us. Well, Eagle Crest, the Raptors are led by their quarterback, their triple option quarterback, Dylan James. 5'9", 160 pounds, 115 carries, 1,351 yards, 21 touchdowns. We'll see a lot of Dylan James tonight keeping the football with 2 receivers out to his right and this formation with 2 slots and the fullback. And here's the pitch. First play, right side, plenty of room at the 40-yard line. And up ahead, first down. And just like that, Jalen Stewart, who has 52 carries and now 53 carries and over 500 yards rushing now with the first down after the pitch to the right. Jalen Stewart, he teams up with Sebastian Andahar.
6-yard line, 1st and 10 Raptors.
Along with Isaiah Machida, the fullback, along with Dylan James, J.J. Augustus, one of the receivers, Ty Robinson, another talented receiver. J.P. Lakedu is a 10th grader who also is extremely productive on this Eagle Crest Raptor offense. So the Arapahoe defense, they get a little break there. 5-yard penalty against Eagle Crest. And they need to stop James. But on the first play, they pitch it, of course, to Stewart. Keep him honest. Here's James. Up ahead, picks up about 2 yards. And you'll see that a lot tonight. After he makes that mesh and the read.
Number 47 of the Warriors. That's Alec Hillstrom. Short gain will bring up a second down for the Raptors.
Imachita, the fullback. And here they are with one split out to the left. Option right once again. Pitch out, right side. And a nice pickup and solid defense by Arapahoe as Stewart takes the option pitch. So now 3rd down. Arapahoe knows they need to stop Dylan James first, the quarterback. And I'm sure they have one guy assigned to him, if not two. And will make the fullback and the slots beat them. Eagle Crest may throw the ball 4 or 5 times a game. James, option left. He'll keep it. And stretching it out, first down, waiting to the last second.
Dylan James with a pitch to Jalen Stewart.
And Stewart
for a Raptor first down.
Receives the pitch, he gets the first down, and the chains move for the Raptors early in this game with 11:07 to play on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. Public Service Credit Union is now Canvas Credit Union, serving our communities since 1938. First and 10 for James, the Raptors, and Eagle Crest. James back to pass, a rare throw, and for a first down.
Tackle by number 7 of the Warriors,
Little quick
Wayne Stetler.
out pattern and a quick delivery from James.
That will be a Raptor first down.
And works out well for the Raptors. Ethan Knox hauls it in. The 5th-ranked team in the state lost to Cherry Creek last week. 4 fumbles in the game. Cherry Creek forced the issue. The defense stopped Eagle Crest and Dylan James in the end. Here's a pitch right side. Up ahead. Imachita.
Isaiah Mechita up the middle.
Mechita
5, it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Raptors.
With the carry with 10:40 to play. Here in the opening quarter at Legacy Stadium on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. 2 games this week, tonight and then tomorrow night for Chase Stadium. James with his 2 slots, tighter formation, option right. Amichita. And a first down, it appears.
Moving the chains for another Raptor first down.
First down, Eagle Crest. Moving the ball. No problem here so far early in this game against Arapahoe. Arapahoe 4-4 once again. Under Rod Sherman, who's done a wonderful job with this team. They've had to deal with plenty of issues. Had to deal with life more than anything else, and they've done a great job, the coaching staff and Rod Sherman. And a nice defensive play.
It's number 8 of the Warriors.
By 2 Arapahoe Warriors coming in there to make the play. And reading it, Alex Killstrom, one of those Warriors.
Loss on that play of 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down for the Raptors.
And a good job on defense here with 9:27 to go. Garrett Looney and his staff, they've done a great job. They've had to deal with adversity as well, and it started right before the season. Option left, James keeps it up ahead. Literally bows out there to the left. He was 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but you see how fast and explosive he is. You're going to have to hit him and hit him hard, and you're going to have to wrap up because he will crush you just like he did on that play. It's 3rd and 1 for Eagle Crest from the 6-yard line with 8:44 to go in the first quarter on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. Glad you joined us. James under center. Option right. Reads it.
Tackle by number 5, Charlie Federley, and number 11.
Federley in on the tackle there.
Warriors.
And it looks like it'll be a first down.
But that is a Raptor first down.
It is. Solid defense by Arapahoe, but a first down. Be first and goal
just outside the 5-yard line.
from the 5 for Dylan James and the Raptors. The offensive line, who we will talk about a lot, huge, strong, talented, 3 Division I offensive linemen right now that you're looking at on this offense. James keeps it right side, wrapped up. And the Arapahoe Warriors fighting to keep this team out of the end zone on their home field. Max Roos with the tackle. Canvas Credit Union making all this possible. Don't forget, 26 conveniently located branches, including one near you. Tight line now. 2 slots, one off to the left, one off to the right. Fullback behind James. 7:29 to play in the first. There's a fumble. Saw 4 of these last week, and the recovery by the Warriors. And a break for Arapahoe early in this game. And we were talking about this up here in the press box. If they can get a turnover here or there, who knows what can happen. Federley comes up with it, and the recovery for the Arapahoe Warriors. Have to be sure of the ball. Sometimes that's difficult in option football, triple option football. And once again, last week, Eagle Crest with 4 fumbles. James had at least 2 of those. .723 to play. Here's a handoff up the middle for Arapahoe, and they're running back Xavier Harrell. Kevin Lucas Savage, the quarterback
for the Warriors.
A senior quarterback.
2nd and 6.
Trying to lead his team downfield. They come up with the turnover here early on in this game, trying to get outside. You need speed against this team, and you have to break tackles. And that's what Connor Benson is trying to do here tonight.
Connor Benson, your ball carrier.
For the Arapahoe Warriors, because the speed from Eagle Crest, impressive. The pursuit, they will close in on any running back, anyone out in space quickly. So you need to break tackles, you got to run hard, and you have to get upfield when you have a chance. 6:23 to play now. It is 3rd down and 7. They're not going to give you a lot of opportunities. Lucas Savage under center. Play action. Has a little time now, pressured. Rolls to his left and grounds it. Throws it away. Couldn't find anyone, and that will bring up the punt unit.
That pass.
So better than a turnover. And Arapahoe will punt this away and see if their defense can try to slow down Eagle Crest. After the fumble recovery from Federley. Still scoreless as Eagle Crest marched all the way down to Arapahoe's 5-yard line, and then they lose the ball.
Augustus back to receive for the Raptors.
6:06 to play in the first quarter. There's a high punt and a good one. And bounces to about the 45 of Eagle Crest. So the defense needs to come up with another big play and has to slow down this Arapahoe, this Eagle Crest offense somehow. Arapahoe's defense, coached by Brian Cabral, the former CU head coach and longtime coordinator, scheming the defense. They have their hands full tonight against the triple option attack of Dylan James and the Raptors. 1st down and 10 now for James. James, little play action. He'll roll to the right. He's pressured, and he'll throw downfield. Has a receiver, but this one's short, and I'm not sure if he picked it up. They say no. Touched the field turf and incomplete. Nice coverage by Cade Segura. Segura was down there, and the throw underthrown, basically double coverage there. Had a receiver open, but he wasn't going to hit him from, 50 yards away. at that point, maybe 40. Two receivers split out, one to the left, one to the right. Two slots, fullback, and Dylan James at quarterback. And there's a quick handoff, a little counter, and hit hard. And a ball pops out, but they say the whistle blows. That was a hard hit.
Jalen Thomas.
Really hard hit. Jalen Thomas picks up the ball. Well, what a stick there by the Warriors from Arapahoe on the Canvas Credit Union game of the night on Thursday night. Receiver off to the left, one to the right. Trying to spread it out so they can run their triple option attack and try to keep Arapahoe honest. You just never know when they're going to throw the ball, but the problem is Dylan James at quarterback, and he needs to hold on to the football. Option right, keeps it. What a move at about the 44-yard line up to the 42 of Arapahoe. Makes one cut, gets upfield, and first down at 10 now for Eagle Crest. Beautiful run. It's plays like that that make offenses work. We see it week in, week out with Columbine and the Rebels. All right, a little counter. And give right up the middle. And boy, that is some hard-nosed running.
Isaiah Mechida ahead for about 9 yards. It'll be a second down for the Raptors.
Up ahead and running hard. Second down and 1, pickup of 9 yards. Mechida, after the little fake there, this pass incomplete. And good look from Dylan James. Not a bad ball at all.
Number 11 of the Warriors, Adam Bucky, there for the coverage.
Good look from Dylan James. And a nice delivery to Ty Robinson. 17 receptions, 334 yards before tonight. 3 touchdowns, only a sophomore. Third and 1 now for James. Option right. He'll keep it. Cuts back. They have no idea where the ball is. There's James. Breaks a tackle, up ahead, first down to the 14-yard line, and there's a flag. Not sure what the flag is.
On the field. Dylan James, your ball carrier.
But a beautiful option right, and then cutting back against the grain. Two of the Warriors did not know where the ball was as he took that lane, and it looks like they are going to call him holding here. Oh, maybe not. With 3:49 to play in the first quarter. Block in the back.
Penalty notwithstanding, the change will be moved for a Raptor first down.
First down, penalty coming, a block in the back. After he picked up the first down, 3:49 to go in the first quarter here on the Campus Credit Union game of the night. And Dylan James, pitch out right side, same play as we saw in the very first play of the game. Up ahead, Stewart for the first down.
Number 47, Alex Killstrom. Jalen Stewart, your ball carrier.
Killstrom with the tackle, the junior.
Raptor, first down.
But that's not going to do it. The best news is they were able to get that fumble recovery, take off some time off the clock, punt it away, and make Eagle Crest march down the field again. 3:25 to go in the first quarter on the Canvas Credit Union game of the night. Two receivers off to the left, two slots again. And this one complete, up ahead. Nice strike, and
Pass complete to Ty Robinson.
Robinson hauls it in left side.
Pickup of 8 yards on the play.
And Dylan James doing a nice job throwing the ball.
And 2 for the Raptors.
Doesn't have to be anything fancy. He's such a threat in the triple option. He can just turn and find a receiver out in the flat and let them do their job. 2nd down and 1 now. 2:41 to go. James, one man in motion, option right. And the give to Mechida.
Isaiah Mechida, your ball carrier ahead.
First down.
Raptor, first down.
The fullback is going to get a lot of work. And Mechida with 62 carries, 369 yards, and 6 touchdowns before tonight's Thursday night game in Week 9. The Arapahoe Warriors in their white uniforms, black helmets, eagle crest in their red jerseys and black pants, black helmets, 7-1, trying to score their first touchdown of the night. James, left side, option left, look at the speed, and he's got to be sure of the ball. He just fumbled it the last possession at the 5-yard line, and Arapahoe there to wrap him up. Good pursuit from Cade Segura and the Arapahoe Warriors.
Warrior defensive front. It'll bring up a second.
Triple option, always difficult. Assignment football. You have to be disciplined. Now you have a receiver off to the left, one split wide to the right, and more than likely pitch here coming to the right side. Stewart at the 5, stretches out for the touchdown.
Raptors.
Eagle crest, and the Raptors take a 6-0 lead with 1:31 to go in the first quarter on the Canvas Credit Union game of the night. So you're waiting for option right or option left, and they've had plenty of success with this tonight already. Little pitch out to the right, and Stewart has plenty of room to run. And once again, he's a guy who's rushed for over 500 yards when they split the carries up, and you see 4 guys
Extra point is up.
taking responsibility for the rushing game. It works out well, and the PAT wasn't the prettiest kick in the world, but it doesn't matter. Splits the upright, 7-0, Eagle crest. But Stewart has space and opportunity to run after he takes the pitch. Right side into the end zone, stretches out, he dives in there, and Eagle crest leads it by a touchdown late in the first quarter here at Legacy Stadium in Southeast Aurora. Canvas Credit Union, helping local communities by providing financial education through our schools. Thanks to Canvas for making all this possible. So impressive drive after the fumble from Dylan James at the 5-yard line in their first drive. Arapahoe gets the ball back, unable to do anything on offense. They punt it away, have a really nice punt, and the defense tries to slow them down as much as possible. James was able to connect on a few passes, but the option attack, impressive. There's a little onside kick here late in the first quarter, and Arapahoe will take that. They were ready for it. Stephen Roberts comes up with it.
The 1st and 10 for the Warriors in their own.
And Arapahoe says, thank you very much against this defense, a talented defense, very athletic and big and physical. Arapahoe will try to do something with Kevin Lusavich once again at quarterback. He has 2 backs behind him, 2 receivers split out to the right. Under center. Back to pass, has time, has a receiver double covered though, too high and upended, and lands on the ground at about the 40-yard line. Jalen Thomas, the intended receiver, is just too high. That throw He had time back there in the pocket,
On the coverage, it looks
but
like
he
number
was
16.
thrown into double coverage. Although Thomas got up there and had an opportunity to make a play. Doesn't work out for the Warriors with 1:24 to play in the first quarter. Glad you joined us here on 9 News Facebook Live. 2 receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left. And Harrell in the backfield with Lucas Savage. Timeout, Arapahoe. Rod Sherman and his crew, they'll talk it over here early on. They don't want this thing to get away from them. This is a big play here on second down for them. They want to stay in this game. It's all about the clock tonight, moving the chains for them. They do not want Dylan James and the Raptors to have the ball. And they're going to try to sustain drives if they can and be as creative as possible. Public Service Credit Union is now Canvas Credit Union, serving our communities since 1938. Canvas Credit Union, helping people afford life. Glad you joined us. Mike Harity up here producing and directing once again. If you see the blue van in your parking lot, Loclyz Media, you know we will be live streaming your game on 9 News Facebook Live. 11:24 to go. Lucas Savage in the gun. Back to pass, quick slant. First down. And what a beautiful pass to Max Wilson.
Pass complete to number 15, Max Wilson.
Wilson, great concentration and a beautiful pass from Lucas Savage. On the slant, you have to work quickly against Eagle Crest after that snap because they will be bringing it. And there is a flag on the field.
After the play, personal foul, they hit number 11 of the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Still first down, Arapahoe.
So that's from the end of the run, of course, and Sai Oladipo called for the personal foul. And a break, another one for Arapahoe after that onside attempt after the touchdown. And the Warriors will try to capitalize on this. Lucas Savage back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Has a receiver open at the 10, 5, and knocked out at about the 1 yard line is Jalen Thomas.
Will take the ball inside the
Beautiful
5 yard
play.
line, where it'll be first and goal for the Warriors.
The pressure was coming, and Lucas Savage was able to get that off and had his man open, Thomas, and couldn't get into the end zone. He tried, but knocked out at about the 1. 1:01 to play in the first quarter. Lucas Savage timeout as Arapahoe trying to score their first touchdown of the night and trying to pull off what would be a huge upset against the 5th-ranked Eagle Crest Raptors. Remember, Eagle Crest coming off a loss to Cherry Creek last week, 14-13, and an emotional game, and that can take the life out of you. It is fall break for Cherry Creek schools. Kind of quiet around here next to Cherokee Trail High School, where Legacy Stadium is situated. So they're on their fall break, have to be dialed in, focused. They're the big favorite in this game, Eagle Crest. But Arapahoe, Coach Sherman told me this week, hey, we're improving. It's just tough playing in this conference. This is the toughest conference in the state. And Arapahoe, with a brand new coach, trying to improve week in, week out. They're 4-4, and right now they're a yard away from cutting this lead. Lucas Savage into the end zone. Touchdown, Arapahoe. Warriors with 57.7 seconds to play on the clock in the first quarter. And Lucas Savage a tall kid, about 6'5", 6'6". Heck, he may be taller than that. Leans in there and stretches out into the end zone, and they cut the lead to 7-6. Big extra point attempt for Arapahoe.
The extra point is up.
No problem.
And it is good. The score with a minute left in the first quarter. Warriors 7.
We have a tie football game here at Legacy Stadium. After that extra point and a big strike to Thomas from Lucas Savage, and then Lucas Savage with the sneak. And right now, Arapahoe taking advantage of almost everything here at Legacy Stadium. And they have tied it against the 5th-ranked team in the state, a team that played in the state championship game last year. Their new head coach, Dustin Delaney, came from Kansas. He resigned right at the start of the season, citing unsafe facilities for his players in the school district. Bottom line is he resigned, and Garrett Looney takes over, and right now Looney has a great team and in a great situation to become the head coach at Eagle Crest, and coming off a disappointing loss to Cherry Creek, the #1 ranked team in the state last week, 14-13. There were 4 fumbles by the Raptors, and you could credit 3 of those to Dylan James, who has 1 tonight. So ball security is huge tonight for the very talented Raptors from Eagle Crest. Tight line, option right. James keeps it. Big hit at the 20-yard line on James, and the Warriors bringing a little noise here.
Number 78, Jason Washington.
Boy, Jason Washington came down there, the senior. He had speed and a solid hit on James. Not a big guy, but elusive, quick, fast, and a tough football player. One receiver split out wide left. Here's a pitch left side. That sweep cutting back, and that was an important tackle and a big tackle for Arapahoe on that play, because if they don't make that little ankle tackle there, he could have taken another 20, 30 yards, and who knows, maybe more. But Max Roos is playing extremely well for Arapahoe on defense as the first quarter comes to an end. You're watching the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night on 9 News Facebook Live. Arapahoe has tied it against the 5th-ranked Eagle Crest Raptors. And trying to hang in this game and find a way. Canvas Credit Union helping local communities by providing financial education through our schools. Well, this has been a lot of fun so far tonight, and we have 3 more quarters. Can Arapahoe prevent the big play from Eagle Crest and Dylan James, the quarterback? Mechida is the fullback behind James. Tight line here, 2 slots. And we'll come back option left. At the 25, at the 30. Here's the big play we're talking about. Up ahead, the speed. Cutting back at the 30 and saving the day. Stewart takes the pitch. And that's the play you don't want to see if you're the Arapahoe Warriors. Payne Stitteller wraps him up. And Stewart was headed for the end zone. Once again, over 500 yards rushing when you talk about Mechida and Andahar, Stewart, Loclyz, Augustus, James, and Robinson all kind of sharing the load after James racks up most of the yards. There's Dylan James at the 20. And just like that, up to the 16, 15 and a half yard line. Well, that offensive line, that's where it all starts.
That's another Raptor.
And this is one of the most talented offensive lines that we have seen in a long time. Seen some great ones, including one right now this season at Columbine and at Cherry Creek. But Bear Miller, 6'5", 255 pounds, the left tackle, the left guard, Chris Stockman, and center Reese Atterbury, 6'5", 260, and Jake Wiley at 6'5", 250 on that right side. Option left, and they wrap up James.
Number 13, Max Roos.
That's a big play by Roos. Trevor Barrios is the right guard.
On the play, it'll be second down.
But when you look at Wiley, the right tackle, and Miller, the left tackle, and then Reese Atterbury, all future Division I offensive linemen, and then you got a quarterback and an athlete like Dylan James who can play Division I football as well. That's tough to stop. Here's James back to pass. He's going to keep it. Quarterback draw. And the Arapahoe Warriors close in on him quickly. And good speed and pursuit, recognizing there at the 10-yard line. And if Dylan James gets out in space, watch out. And they were able to close on him. And impressive job by the linebackers. As James drops back, pulls it in, tucks it in, gets upfield. But the Warriors there, 10-14 to go on the Canvas Credit Union game of the night, first half. James on third down. Option left. Mechida, left side, big time defense by the Warriors. And the Warriors came to play tonight. Alex Killstrom, one of the Warriors in on the tackle. Well, that is a tall order, a huge challenge for the Warriors defensive line, but they're doing a nice job. Just at least making Eagle Crest work for everything here tonight. Two receivers are split out to the right, James, and more than likely they'll say that Arapahoe jumps off. We saw movement on the left side of the line, I believe, from Eagle Crest, but I think that was after Arapahoe jumped off here. And encroachment on the Warriors. We'll see what the official call is here with 9:23 to go in the first half. Asking Garrett Looney to get back.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense number 55. Half a distance to the goal, result first down, Eagle Crest.
First down, half a distance to the goal. Patrick Haas, a little anxious there. And obviously when you're in this position, inside the 10, you can't give them any yardage at all, nothing free. Timeout on the Warriors. It's a tie game at 7, 9:23 to go in the first half. The Warriors have plenty of pride, and they have been through a lot this year. And starting to gel and mesh with their new head coach, Rod Sherman, and his assistants, the majority of whom came from Valor Christian. And you could see the improvement already from a few weeks ago when we had Arapahoe and Cherokee Trail. So these young men doing a nice job against one of the best football teams in the state, that talented Eagle Crest Raptors at 7-1. Garrett Looney, once again, the interim head coach, 9-23. He's doing a great job with his crew that he took over from Dustin Delaney. Mike Schmidt was the head coach last year. He left the state after leading the team to a state championship game and losing to Pomona last year in 5A. But you can see how good they are. All right, have to keep your eye on Dylan James, the quarterback. He's under center. Overloaded to the right, and it's an option right pass. Up in the air, overthrows him on first down. And Arapahoe takes a sigh of relief on that one. After that play, intended for Elijah Anderson.
11, Adabaki of the Warriors bring up a second and goal.
So second down now.
For the Raptors.
Public Service Credit Union is now Canvas Credit Union, investing in communities throughout Colorado since 1938 and proud supporter of high school athletics. James, he has a receiver split out to the left, and timeout. Looney and James. Garrett Looney was the offensive coordinator here at Cherokee Trail last year, just west of us, a couple of 100 yards. And then he took a job as the OC at Eagle Crest in the offseason. And Dylan James transferred in the winter. So Coach Delaney from Kansas came in. He had this unbelievable option quarterback, athlete, Dylan James, ready for him when he came in to take the job. But once again, he felt like the facilities were not safe for the players, so he resigned. And they have turned the page at Eagle Crest. And great for Coach Looney, who was the starting quarterback at Columbine in 1999 when they won the state championship. He knows all about option football. Here's the pitch out left side at the 1 yard line, and Arapahoe makes the play. Stewart tries to get to the end zone, but the junior can't score. The Arapahoe is able to stop him. So that brings up third down and about 1 yard to go. Third and goal from the 1 for the Raptors from Eagle Crest. 7-1 before tonight's game and ranked 5th in the state. James, you would imagine quarterback sneak here. We'll see. Option left. He keeps it after the mesh. Touchdown. Eagle Crest. Dylan James. And they up their lead to 13-7 with 8:31 to play in the first half. And so a very nice drive. And Arapahoe tries to find a way, playing well on defense, trying to avoid the big play, but Eagle Crest able to score. Extra point is good, 14-7 on the Canvas Credit Union game of the night. Public Service Credit Union is now Canvas Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1938. Option left, and Dylan James does the rest. Good read and patient, but you have to be sure of the ball. And we saw one fumble from him tonight. He had 3 last week. Team 4, and that was a crushing blow to them. But something tells you that Eagle Crest may see Cherry Creek again in the postseason, in the playoffs, which begin about 2 weeks from tonight. And a day, typically on that Friday, It'll be week 11 for 4A teams, and it'll be the first week of the playoffs for the 5A teams. 16 teams in that first round, then 8 teams will have an open bye there in that first week of playoffs in 5A. And we hope to bring them to you. Robinson, this kick will bounce at about the 15-yard line, and Arapahoe won't get a good return out of this one. There is a flag, and more times than not, that goes against the return team as Connor Benson tries to make a play up to about the 10-yard line. But we will see what the call is here with 8:26 to go in the first half on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night on 9 News Facebook. Blake Olson with you. You can follow me on Twitter at BlakeOlson1, OLSON. Damon Blick on Cam 1, along with Mike Harity from Loclyz Media, producing and directing tonight's football game. Face mask on the kicking team. And I believe Tyler Dufour, I believe they called for the face mask. Lucas Savage and Max Roos in the backfield. Now behind Lucas Savage, under center. Harrell behind him. Here's a handoff to Harrell. Right side, he has room. Up ahead to the 39-yard line and running hard. Short of the first down, but that's a big run. Boy, if you can rip off 2 or 3 of those, you may be in business. Beautiful run, but a great job on the right side of that offensive line.
About 9 yards, it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Warriors.
Seaball doing a nice job up front. Rames, O'Donnell, and Washington and Green. Harrell again, first down run for the Warriors. That's a big run to move the chains for Arapahoe. And the clock has not ticked at all. At least I haven't seen it tick down. Arapahoe. And now it's ticking.
It does move the chains for the Warriors. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line.
Trenton Lowe also doing an admirable job up front tonight for Arapahoe. Lucas Savage, he has a couple receivers off to the left and the right. Back to pass. Here's another slant and complete. What a catch and beautiful throw to Wilson again. We saw this earlier. It worked once. Why not do it again? That quick slant, and Lucas Savage, the thing about him, he is a tall kid. He could see over that offensive line and the defensive lineman, but it has to be quick. Lucas Savage, nice delivery to Wilson. That may loosen things up a little bit for the running game. We'll see, but that's how you do it. Able to run 2 nice running plays and then able to hit that slant. Flag on the play.
That is the tackle in the backfield.
May have been a false start.
Elijah
Anderson Taylor
marker on the field.
On the tackle with 6:45 to go in the first half on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. And this one of his offsetting. 2 different calls here. Legal shift. Okay, so it's declined. Legal shift, that'll bring up 2nd and 15. Lucas Savage and Harrell in the backfield. On 2nd down, here's the rush and the pressure, and Lucas Savage goes down.
Tyler Dufour in the backfield.
Pressure from Reese Atterbury and getting in there to do the rest for the Raptors. Atterbury, talented junior. Two offensive linemen obviously playing defensive line as well. You have to at this point. If you're that good, your feet are that good, and you're that big. And great pressure, a big play on defense for Eagle Crest with 5:46 to play in the first half. And they're going to call false start again. Receiver didn't wait and took off before the snap.
Ready to snap. False start. Offense, number 14.
Wilson, Max Wilson, who's had a couple big catches tonight, just takes off too quickly there. So Arapahoe hurting themselves right now. And they need to clean it up here on third down. They need some yardage right now, positive yardage on this third down play. Two receivers off to the left. Here comes Harrell. Now to Lucas Savage's left in the backfield. He rolls left and has a receiver tripped up there and overthrown, incomplete. So Arapahoe will have to punt it away here with 5:16.
Is incomplete. Shea Oladipo on the coverage. Bring up a fourth down.
Well, just good coverage by Eagle Crest, and you're in a really difficult situation in third and long there. And unfortunately for the Warriors, they just hurt themselves. It just unraveled that possession. A lot of mental errors. And a fair catch here at about the 35-yard line of Eagle Crest. Oladipo fair catches that one. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 from Legacy Stadium on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night on 9 News Facebook Live. Helping people afford life. Canvas Credit Union awarding scholarships to deserving students throughout Colorado. Visit canvas.org. Here's a good look right now. Dylan James. Option right. The motion coming to the left and right up the middle. Emma Cheetah.
For a Raptor first down.
First down.
Number 13, Max Roos of the Warriors in on the tackle.
Emma Cheetah just takes off, and that's where they really hurt you. Now you have to make sure that you're stopping the fullback. It's just assignment football, discipline football. You have to win your battles up front. Option left, James pitch out to the left to the junior. Picks up 2 yards.
Alec Kilstrom on the tackle. Gain of about 4. We'll call it 2nd down and 6.
Machida
for the Raptors.
Is a strong runner and perfect for this offense. 4:16 to go. Here's the pitch out right side. Stewart cuts back at the 40 and a first down run.
Jalen Stewart.
Boy, you see that speed. He made one cut and right through that lane and got upfield and running downhill there. Impressive run for the first down.
For another Raptor first down.
4 minutes to play. Arapahoe needs to keep Eagle Crest off the scoreboard. Have to be disciplined here. Once again, know your assignment. If you're the defense, a little play action back to pass. Dylan James, he's pressured. He's going to go deep. And does he have anyone there? No, he doesn't. He throws that one almost to the reservoir here. Out of the end zone.
Your intended receiver back in coverage. It's number 12 of the Warriors, Kate Segura.
Segura was out there. 3:39 to go on the Canvas Credit Union game of the night. Got a good one here, 14-7. Arapahoe continues to improve week in, week out. And you could tell they're a much better football team than they were just 2 weeks ago. And they were a good football team then. Option left. Coach Sherman and Coach Looney both doing great jobs here in these two football programs. With
Isaiah mentioned your ball carrier ahead for about 6 yards. It'll be for about 4. It'll be
Garrett Looney actually coached for Rod Sherman at Valor Christian 3 years ago and 4 years ago, so they know each other well. And the assistant coaches from Arapahoe know Coach Looney. They all work together at Valor Christian. Right side, Emechida. Check that. James kept it.
Dylan James.
So that's big defense here on 3rd down. That's encouraging for the defense. To prevent that 1st down, it's going to be 4th down and 2 now. 2:38 to go in the first half. Arapahoe trails 14-7. You can see the toughness from the Warriors. Dylan James, the triple option quarterback now. Anything's possible. Starts with James. Option left, he'll keep it. Up ahead, 1st down. Rolls to about the 21-yard line.
First level of defense and moves the chains for the Raptors.
2:16 to go here in the first half on the Canvas Credit Union game of the night. Canvas Credit Union helping people afford life. The offensive linemen, Miller, Stockman, Atterbury, Barrios, and Wiley from Eagle Crest doing a great job. 1st down and 10. Trying to score again before the first half comes to an end. James left side, bouncing out. Mechida gets the carry. And the clock continues to tick. Timeout.
No gain on the play.
And we have a Raptor down.
The Raptors.
Glad you joined us. It's Thursday night, high school football. We have 2 games this week. Tomorrow night, Highlands Ranch and Mountain Vista. Thank you. Mike Harity reminding me that we have an interview from earlier this season, Dylan James, and why he likes running option football.
I like running option football because it gives me the chance to either run, give, or I can do a play action off of the read, so I have 3 reads off of it.
Ground and pound. No.
And here's a little play action back and up ahead. It's a forward pass and the touchdown. Mechida. We have a flag on the field.
There's a penalty marker on the field. And Isaiah Mechida takes it to the house.
Mechida takes that pass, if you will. And James, a little play action, back to pass in the pocket. Things break down, and then James just pitches it to him, which is a forward pass. And Mechida looks like he does the rest into the end zone. Touchdown! Raptors from Eagle Crest. Mechida, that was an unbelievable individual effort. And Dylan James poised. Coming out of that soundbite on option football. He had a little play action there. Looked like the option. And then in the pocket, things kind of broke down, and then sees Mechida. And they will kick the extra point.
And it is good. The score, Warriors.
And Eagle Crest leads it by 2 touchdowns now with 1:24 to go in the first half. So Mechida, I mean, you see how tough he is to tackle. Nice little concentration, then getting upfield after the little pitch up ahead, which is just a pass. But the option quarterback does a good job making something out of nothing there as it breaks down. And that's the problem. You're bringing the heat, you're bringing all the pressure, and Arapahoe unable to slow down Eagle Crest late in the first half here at Legacy Stadium on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. Canvas Credit Union, 26 conveniently located branches, including one near you. Ty Robinson set, kick it away, and Arapahoe unable to field it. They do now at about the 14-yard line. And that's not good because Eagle Crest doesn't have a strong kicking game. They're giving you an opportunity to get upfield and you can't field the ball. And those are the things you have to work on and improve as a football team, and that's what they will do the rest of the way. The Warriors. Arapahoe in the toughest conference in football. Taking on Cherry Creek, taking on Cherokee Trail, taking on Eagle Crest, and also Grandview, who we will see next week. Cherry Creek and Grandview in what could be a conference championship game, we'll see. And they'll take this into the locker room, Arapahoe, and talk about this. They don't want any turnovers here. Down 2 touchdowns. They've done some really good things tonight against the 5th-ranked Eagle Crest Raptors, but right now they trail 21-7. Kevin Lucas Savage in the offense with Xavier Harrell and Max Wilson, who's had some big catches in the first half. They have to find a way to continue moving the chains tonight. And that ain't easy against the Eagle Crest Raptors.
That looks like it'll be the last play of.
And that will end the first half of play here at Legacy Stadium in Southeast Aurora on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. Thank you very much for watching. Canvas Credit Union, helping local communities by providing financial education through our schools. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half of this game on this Thursday night here in Aurora.
It's halftime, and we'd like to welcome to midfield your Eagle Crest Varsity dance team.
Tell them be humble. Varsity in my face.
First things first, I'm tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh.
That is your Eagle Crest varsity dance team. That's our Raptor Regiment. These kids are awesome. Got a few on break, so they are not on the field this week, but that sound is just as good. And don't forget, you're running out of time to get your 50-50 raffle ticket. Make sure you stop by the concourse there and pick up your ticket for the drawing between the third and fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our Raptor Regiment who played that halftime so well for all of us. Great job by the Raptor Regiment. We want to remind you that they do have a friends and family performance right here at Legacy Stadium on Monday, the 29th. We'd love to get you all out to enjoy the sounds of our own Raptor Regiment. It's Monday the 29th at 6:30 p.m. right here at Legacy Stadium. Come on out and support Jason Mabry, Andrew Bernal, and Ethan Ecklesbury, along with the rest of the Raptor Regiment. Great job, kids. Take 5. We'd like to remind you of some other things going on around the Nest, as we've got all kinds of events going on this weekend. The cheerleaders will be performing on Saturday around noon at Smoky Hill. If you'd like to get out and support our cheerleaders, they'll be at Smoky Hill on Saturday for their first competition of the season. Softball is also in action on tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Aurora Sports Park. They will be taking part in the first round of the state softball playoffs. So get on out to the Aurora Sports Complex and check out our softball team as they march to a championship. And of course, the soccer team will be in action on Saturday right here at Legacy Stadium, taking on Arvada West. Come on out and support the soccer team on Saturday morning, game time 11 o'clock. If you'd like to find out what's going on around Eagle Crest, you can log on to our school website or follow us on social media.
Welcome back to Legacy Stadium and the second half of the Canvas Credit Union game of the night on 9 News Facebook Live. Canvas Credit Union helping people afford life. As we get ready to start the second half, the home team, the 5th-ranked Eagle Crest Raptors at 7-1 on the season before the night, lead the Arapahoe Warriors 4-4, 21-7 now. Arapahoe doing a nice job trying to find his way early in this game, slow down Eagle Crest. But right now, the Raptors just too much as Ty Robinson set to kick it off. And once again, they don't have what you would call a great kicking game. So Arapahoe needs to try to get some field position here and get a rare return if possible. And a short kick, about the 35 and up to the 29-yard line. Eagle Crest there quickly to make the tackle. Jake Hansen with the kick return. 11:55 officially on the clock, just underway. And Arapahoe and Kevin Lucas Savage, the quarterback, try to march down the field, take time off the clock, and see if they can cut the lead here. He's had some success with Max Wilson on the slant pattern. He split out to the left at about the 29-yard line. He has one receiver in motion with 3 receivers off to his right. Here comes the pressure from Eagle Crest. He finds Wilson quickly, but Wilson cannot make the catch. He delivers it quickly, he had to. The pressure was coming from the Raptors. Plenty of speed on this Eagle Crest defense. You don't have a lot of time. And Lucas Savage on second down now. Harrell in the backfield with him. Loclyz Savage, pressured, spins out of it, lets go of it, incomplete.
Pass intended for number 22.
And they're bringing it here early in the second half.
That's incomplete.
And Loclyz Savage, you could see before that snap, he was ready to get away from the pressure. He felt it early.
Lewis back in coverage.
So that brings up a 3rd and 10.
Bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Warriors.
Not good for Arapahoe right now. Clock is stopped at 11:47. Third quarter, Canvas Credit Union game of the night. Loclyz Savage rolls right, has a receiver, and caught for the first down. Once again, my goodness. Wilson somehow makes that grab. Oladipo had the coverage. He was right there. And we have a flag on the field. Well, that's great concentration from Wilson. Loclyz Savage delivers right when he has to. Doesn't delay. Rolled out to his right. That would be a huge 3rd down reception. Try to keep the drive alive for Arapahoe, and this doesn't look good for the Warriors. Holding on Arapahoe. And the second one, obviously, on the defense. So they'll replay 3rd down.
They're holding on the Warriors and legal substitution. It looks like on the Raptors, offsetting penalties. Looks like we're going to go ahead and
so they're
replay that
offsetting.
down.
It'll be 3rd down again.
In case you didn't catch
Unfortunately for Arapahoe. And that's good news for Eagle Crest, because that would be one of those big plays to keep a drive alive right there. Eagle Crest will try to bring it again. Loclyz Savage, he has 3 receivers out to his right. Harrell in the backfield with him. He rolls right, pumps once, and going up top, has a receiver there, and guess who it is? Wilson!
Number 15 of the Warriors, Max
Oladipo
Wilson.
having some issues on the far sideline. And a huge strike. Loclyz Savage
For the Warriors.
to Wilson.
Ball will be
And the
spotted
first down for
at the
Arapahoe.
Raptors 42,
With
41-yard line,
11:14
will be
to go in the third quarter. They had to have that one. The pump fake is what did it. Little pump fake. Oladipo comes up. Pretty good coverage, and then Wilson, Max Wilson and Loclyz Savage read each other's minds. First down now for Arapahoe after that big strike. Here's another completion, and then up ahead, hit hard. That's just some good football.
Pass completes number 12, Cade Segura.
Segura,
Tackled
with
by
the reception,
Raptors,
stays
number
on his feet,
35,
takes a little lick,
Anderson
and then gets upfield. Really good balance.
Pick up of about 7 on the play. It'll
Picks
be
up 7.
2nd and 3 for the Warriors.
So Arapahoe working hard here now. Against this talented defense from Eagle Crest. They're at the 34-yard line of Eagle Crest, Arapahoe. Loclyz Savage, he's pressured, trying to get away. He's going to keep it, first down, and gets out of bounds.
On the keeper, quarterback.
Some nice quarterbacking there from the senior Loclyz Savage. Tall guy stretching out,
for the Warriors.
using his feet
Ball
to
set
keep
on
the drive alive.
29-yard line, 1st and 10.
Rod Sherman's Arapahoe Warriors once again 4-4. Garrett Looney's Eagle Crest Raptors 7-1, ranked 5th in the state. They're on defense. Wilson in motion. Loclyz Savage on first down now. He's going to roll left, and they are throwing. And up top has a receiver and tripped up. Boy, had his feet but lost it. Turned to the outside, and that's unfortunate because the Arapahoe Warriors
Pass intended for number
had a
8,
really
Jake
good
Hansen.
chance on that one
That's incomplete.
because Jake
On the
Hansen
coverage.
was as open as you're going to get against this defense. But he turned to his outside shoulder. I think he got tripped up by the field turf. Lost his balance. 2nd and 10 now for Lucas Savage. Has a little time, escapes, dumps it off. Little screen to Harrell. What a tackle in the speed from Eagle Crest.
Tackle by the Raptors, number 1.
Elijah Anderson Taylor just sprinting in there like a rocket. He was in there quickly. Taylor, plenty of speed and great defensive play. Harrell received that pass, tried to get upfield, couldn't do anything because Taylor's just too fast. Great pursuit. Excellent defense by the Raptors from Eagle Crest. It's 3rd and 12 now. Lucas Savage, he rolls left. Squares his shoulders, fires, hit, broken up by Eagle Crest. Nice defense from J.J. Augustus, the defensive back.
That's number 5.
The senior.
Excuse me, number 12, Kate Segura. That pass is incomplete. On the coverage is number 22, Michael Lewis.
Michael Lewis in there as
And
well.
J.J. Augustus.
But Augustus, great coverage,
It'll be
and
fourth
broke that
down
pass
and
up. So that'll
12
bring up 4th
for the
down.
Warriors.
And Arapahoe's going to go for it here. Need to put points on the board. At a field goal range for them. Lucas Savage in the gun. Looks, fires, near sideline as a receiver right through his hands. Cade Segura.
It's Michael Lewis on the coverage.
Boy, that is too bad because that is a well-thrown ball. Really is.
Incomplete. It'll be
And a
turnover
good
on
look on
downs.
Blink Cam
The
1.
Raptors will take over.
That's a gorgeous throw. I don't know if he lost it in the lights, but through his hands.
Raptors will take over. Ball spotted
And
on
they'll
the
figure it out.
31-yard line.
Arapahoe
First and
continues
10.
to improve. That's just one of those little things. Just catch like that just changes everything. 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter as Eagle Crest takes over on downs here. Dylan James at quarterback. Back to pass. Steps up. Looks to run. And he is sacked at about the 27-yard line.
Tackle by number
And that's what you like to see, the emotion from high school
Dylan
football
James holds on to the
players.
ball. Be a loss
And they
of
know
yards
how
on the
big
play.
that
Bring up
is.
the 2nd down for the Raptors.
Patrick Haas in there, the junior. If you could sack a guy like Dylan James, you should celebrate with your teammates. It's a game of passion on defense. Got to fly around and they get in and create havoc on James. Now, here's the play you have to be aware of. James, option right, keeps it, bounces outside, cuts out to the 35, to the 40, 45, 50, inside the 50 to the 42-yard line. So you can't celebrate too long because James will continue to run the option to perfection. He bounces outside, he gets the edge, and upfield. So after that huge sack, James, boy, he is fun to watch and difficult to slow down. Man, that is just, well, that could be devastating for a defense. What a play by James. Option right. One receiver split out wide left. Now here's the counter. Right side, running hard. Well, that's a tough run from Sebastian Endahar.
Sebastian Endahar, your ball carrier.
He's over 300 yards on the year. 4 touchdowns for Eagle Crest.
That's Alec Kilstrom.
So Arapahoe has to dig down deep here on 2nd and 1.
2nd down and short for the Raptors.
Mentally just devastating after a sack, and then he come back and Dylan James does that individual effort, athletic play. Pitch out left side. And stopped at about the 39-yard line, wrapped up at the ankles.
Tackled by number 13,
Max Roos right there.
Jalen Stewart.
Jalen Stewart tried to get outside, and Roos reads it well. They didn't let Stewart get the edge. They allowed James to get the edge 3 plays ago, but not Stewart. So that brings up a 3rd and 5. So no quit in Arapahoe. 6:24 to go on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. Thursday night football. We're glad you joined us on 9 News Facebook Live. James out in the flat, quick throw, caught. What a play and move for the first down up ahead. Almost broke free. Ty Robinson. Charlie Federley was right there to make the play, and then he kind of escaped for the first down.
That is a
really good coverage from Federley.
Raptor first down, thank you. Just waiting on the chain gang. And that is a first down
But
for the Raptors.
An even more impressive play on offense by the Raptors. 1st and 10, 5:47 to go on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. Dylan James, option right. Keeps it, pitches, 35. Inside the 20.
Jalen Stewart, your ball carrier. Tackled by number 65.
Stewart up ahead.
The Warriors, that's Thomas Raines.
And that's how you run it. Beautiful down the line, and then the patience from James in the pitch to Stewart. Plenty of confidence from this offense. Triple option football. Fun to watch when Dylan James is at quarterback. There you go, James is going to keep it. Steps back, 2 or 3 steps, keeps it, comes back. Well, you got to be really quick when you're backpedaling 1 or 2 steps. And then, boom, explode out of the blocks and then up ahead for a gain of 8 yards. That is a beautiful run. That offensive line, once again, Bear Miller, Chris Stockman, Reese Atterbury, Trevor Barrios, Jake Wiley, Atterbury, and Miller, all future Division I offensive linemen. 4:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. James. And a flag, whistle. Arapahoe forced a fumble in the first possession. False start on Eagle Crest. In that first possession, Eagle Crest marched down to the 5, and Dylan James fumbled the ball. Arapahoe came up with it. So the Warriors hoping they can try to get a break here. Inside the 15 now at the 14-yard line. 2nd down. 7 to go for James. He has a receiver split out to the left and to the right, and option right. Mechida.
Sebastian, excuse me, that's Isaiah Mechida, your ball carrier.
Mechida is extremely difficult to tackle. Tough-nosed football player. We saw the touchdown reception earlier. 21-7, 3:38 to play. We have a crosstown rivalry game tomorrow. Some big games tomorrow, and one of them, because it's a rivalry, Highlands Ranch and Mountain Vista. And Highlands Ranch is a team, a difficult schedule, and they should be a playoff team, as will Arapahoe more than likely. We're in week 9, but we'll have a Highlands Ranch and Mountain Vista tomorrow. Now, right now, let's hear from one of the great offensive linemen in our state, 6'5", 255-pound Bear Miller, who is headed to Stanford University next year.
Ground and pound. No other way you can't avoid being physical, so I love it. We love all the new experiences we get, the new diversity, and it definitely makes us a stronger unit to really learn some new guys and learn the new schools and all that. It really makes us a greater team altogether, but it gives us a little challenge to get to know each other a little better, but we're really up to the task this year.
So Bear headed to Stanford and Jake Wiley headed to the University of Colorado. Verbal commitments. 3rd down, 2, option right. James keeps it. 1st down. Eagle Crest.
Well, James holds on to the ball.
.316 on the clock.
Tackled by that
Public Service Credit Union is now Kansas Credit Union, serving our communities since 1938. 1st and goal now from the 5. Arapahoe. See if they can try to keep Eagle Crest out of the end zone. Mechita into the end zone. Touchdown. Eagle Crest with 2:57 to play. They up their lead to 27-7. And it starts with that offensive line once again. Dominating tonight once again. On the right side, Trevor Barrios and Jake Wiley. On with Reese Atterbury at center. The extra point is good.
And it is good.
28-7. The 5th-ranked Eagle Crest Raptors trying to bounce back after last week's loss to Cherry Creek. And Arapahoe trying to find a way here with 2:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. And they've had their opportunities. A few of these passes just have not fallen. Haven't been able to connect. And it's just little things in the passing games that can be huge. And the defense just right now, tough to stop Eagle Crest. They're doing their best, trying to tackle assignment football, but Dylan James, a huge threat. Mechita is outstanding at fullback. Jalen Stewart, awesome speed on the edge in the option game, along with Andahar. Ty Robinson kicking off at the 20-yard line. We have a return at about the 30, up to the 34-yard line. Arapahoe, that's where they will start this drive. Getting some speed there on the kick return team, Connor Benson. 2:52 to go officially. Public Service Credit Union is now Canvas Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1938. Max Roos. At the H behind Lucas Savage. He has 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to his left. And Harrell is the running back. And making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Lucas Savage, option right look. Pitch out to Harrell. Harrell. And the Raptors all over this. Not even a challenge on that one. And luckily, he's able to get that pitch off, and Harrell holds on to the ball and gets back to the line of scrimmage because it could have been worse. So option right look from Lucas Savage, but now 2nd and 10. Now Arapahoe doesn't want to lose any confidence in their passing game. They've had some big strikes tonight. Lucas Savage has been able to find some receivers rolling out. See what happens here on second down. Here comes the pressure. And right in there, Lucas Savage trying to get away, slips and falls. And we have a flag up in the air, lands on the field turf right at the end of that play. And Lucas Savage looked like he may have escaped for a second. And then falls to the ground. But they brought that pressure from the left side. Personal foul on Eagle Crest, and Arapahoe will take that. Trailing 28-7 with 1:56 to go in the third. Second down and 2 now. After that personal foul. 1:50 to play in the third quarter. Lucas Savage has one man in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Hand off to Harrell, and that does not work out at all. Eagle Crest not fooled there.
Number 80, Dawson Makehomer. That's Xavier Harrell, your ball carrier.
Third down
Bring up a
and
third
four
loss of 2
for
on
Arapahoe.
that one.
Well, they wanted to make a game of it tonight. Plenty of pride from this Arapahoe football team in week 9. And once again, there's a good chance that they will make the playoffs and see if they can win that first round game. Lucas Savage slant. They've had success at this tonight. Complete. First down. Arapahoe. Wilson again.
Number 15,
Maxing out.
That is a first down.
Well, that
for the
quick
Warriors.
slant
Tackle by
has
number
been the
11 of
answer
Raptors.
for Arapahoe to at least keep the drives alive on 3 occasions tonight. And a
Just
big
moments
strike
away from our 50-50
as the clock
drawing winner.
now down to
Make sure you guys
42
take
seconds
candy
to
for
go
that.
in the third quarter.
It's coming up shortly.
Lucas Savage has his left receiver in motion, now inside, and he rolls left. He's pressured. He's got to get rid of this, and he does not. Sacked
Get to the quarterback.
by the Raptors from Eagle Crest here at Legacy Stadium on Thursday night. The pressure
Brooks.
all over the
Tyler
senior
Dufour.
quarterback.
We're going to give Dawson Makeover some credit for jumping in there as well. 3 to the quarterback.
And that is going to end
Bring up a long second down. And that's
the
the
third
end of
quarter.
the third quarter. The score.
as we head to the
Warriors
fourth
7,
quarter
your Raptors
here at
28.
Legacy Stadium with Eagle Crest, the Raptors leading at 28-7 on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. Canvas Credit Union helping local communities by providing financial education through our schools. Proud supporter of high school athletics, Canvas Credit Union. Mike Harity from Loclyz Media, LOCLYZ.com, and Damon
Once again, we'd
Blick
like to remind people to hold
here
on to
in the
their
press
cell phones. We've
box
got a
at
couple up
Legacy
here now.
Stadium.
If you do not have your
And
cell phone, we probably do.
We're
So
glad
come on
that you
up to the
joined
press
us
box.
for Thursday night action. Tomorrow night we have a neighborhood
So to draw a
rivalry.
winner for our 50-50 raffle.
Mountain Vista and Highlands
If you have
Ranch.
tickets number
Highlands Ranch still fighting for a chance to play in the postseason. So that should be
Your
some
tonight's
fun.
winner, 369,
They have a lot to
55,
prove.
21.
Trying to get into
You're the winner
the
of tonight's
postseason
Split
with
the
their
Block.
first-year head coach. A lot of
You just
first-year
head
head
down to the
coaches
table. You can
in 5A.
Get your
As we start the
Get the
fourth
cash.
quarter here, Lucas Savage back to pass, has a little time over the middle. Wilson again. My goodness. What a
pass
catch.
incomplete to number 15,
Fingertip
Josh
catch.
Wilson.
Oladipo probably wants to
Say
say
Oladipo
goodbye to this guy
on
as
the
quickly
tackle.
as possible. Wilson has been
Once again, our winner tonight, ticket number
impressive
369,
tonight.
55, 2,
Lucas
1.
Savage stands
55,
tall
2,
in the
last
pocket.
score.
He
You got it, you're
delivers.
the winner. Head on down to the
And a
gym.
big strike, but it's third down now and 7 for Arapahoe against the 5th-ranked team in the state of Colorado. Lucas Savage trying to get away from the pressure. Up ahead, he'll keep it, and almost to the first down marker. Looks like he may have gotten it.
Number 14, Roger
And I
Bird.
believe he did get the first
Quarterback
down.
runs out of
The
bounds.
tall, lanky quarterback, the senior, up ahead, and no, they're going to mark him short. So he ran out of bounds 3
Pick up about
yards
4 on the play.
in front of the first down marker. Wilson off to the right, split out to the right, and another Warrior split out to the left. It's 4th down, timeout. Eagle Crest.
Now, Eagle Crest.
Mike, did we hear from Dylan James earlier? We heard the entire SOT, correct? The entire soundbite? Sure. Let's listen to it again. Dylan James and the offense from Eagle Crest having a big night. Let's hear from him running the triple option tonight.
I like running option football because it gives me the chance to either run, give, or I can do a play action off of the read. So I have 3 reads off of it.
All right, so Dylan James and the offense had a big night. Eagle Crest, the Raptors, but Arapahoe, huge underdogs in this one, hanging in there, trying to make a game of it here in the 4th quarter with 11:11 to play in the game. Canvas Credit Union helping people afford life. It's 4th down. Lucas Savage, he rolls right and caught, but that's short. Great coverage by Ty Robinson,
Number 2.
and the pressure from Eagle Crest, and the Raptors will take over on downs here
The Warriors
at Legacy
Jake
Stadium
Hansen. The short gain.
on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night on 9 News Facebook Live. 2 games this week. We'll have a couple games next week in
Turnover
Week
on
10.
downs. It'll be Raptor ball
Then the
on
playoffs.
their own 44-yard line.
James under center again to start this drive. Option left. He's going to keep it. He's at the 50, at the 45, at the 40. James, he's going to take this to the house at Legacy Stadium.
Dylan
Touchdown,
James to the house.
Raptors.
Touchdown, Raptors.
34-7. Dylan James takes it to the end zone, and the 5th-ranked team in the state of Colorado lead it big. And that's why you come to see Dylan James. Little quick mesh, and then up ahead, keeps it speed. Gonna have to wrap up and tackle. Because Hey DJ, with that speed,
Taylor Gomez's kick is up, and it is
and
good.
finishes off Arapahoe on that play. What a beautiful option look. And decision by James. This is just gorgeous. You have the motion to the right, and then comes back so quick.
Raptors 35.
One move after the read, and then downfield with the speed and the quickness. Dylan James on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night on Thursday Night Football here in Southeast Aurora at Legacy Stadium. That's tough. Now, if you see Eagle Crest and Columbine this year, it'll be fun to compare option attacks. Both of them run it so well, and great speed from their quarterbacks and their slots or running backs or wings, if you will. And some talented offensive linemen on both teams. So if we see those two
Back to receive
teams
for the Warriors, number 7.
go head-to-head in the playoffs, that should be interesting. 10:56 to go, a short kick at about the 30-yard line. Get upfield, do something with it. There you go, to the 40-yard line. Don't think about it, do it. And Arapahoe.
For Grant Keefe.
Some decent field position to start their drives tonight against the 5th-ranked Raptors. So Eagle Crest has to be creative with their kicking game. Obviously, week in, week out, we see a lot of great kickers that just kick that thing into the end zone, touchback, don't even think anything about it. That is one area that kicking team, they have plenty of speed and athleticism. They got to come down and make a tackle. A little added pressure on Eagle Crest. Lucas Savage, play action. He's pressured again. He gets out of the pocket, gets out to the left. He fires, has a receiver. Wilson at the 28-yard line, complete. Wilson is having a night.
Raptors, number 12, J.J. Augustus.
Despite losing 35-7, he has
has
had an impressive performance this evening. I think he's caught 10 or 11 passes, I believe. And some very important receptions, keeping drives alive. Lucas Savage off to his right. Wilson again. Catches it up in the air and comes down hard, but a first down.
Tackle by the Raptors, Logan Levant.
Wilson, near sideline, gets up. Lucas Savage sees him, first down. So trying to cut the lead, trailing 35-7. Wilson again. He won't quit. Running some great routes, finding a way to get open. He's getting open. Another slant pattern here for him. Lucas Savage rolls out left and back to Wilson up top, and he cannot haul this one in. Almost had it in the end zone.
Pass intended for number 15, Max Wilson, is incomplete.
He's got a noticeable size advantage on some of these DBs from Eagle Crest. Mueller is one of them that's being challenged right now. 9:49 officially on the clock. Lucas Savage has trips out to his left. Spins out of this one. Good feet by Lucas Savage. There's a flag on the field. In the end zone. What appears to be a touchdown, but we'll see if there's a holding call on that one. But Cade Segura with the touchdown reception. However, that one's coming back. Holding.
On the offense, number 28. 10-yard penalty.
Unfortunately for Arapahoe, Harrell for the Arapahoe Warriors held on that play, and boy, that marches him back to the 32-yard line with 9:42 to go. Arapahoe was rolling. Great opportunity to get in the end zone. And now on 2nd and long, 2nd and 23, Lucas Savage will have to find a way here, rolling left, squares his shoulders, has a receiver, complete at about the 18-yard line. Receiver's doing a good job getting open and making plays for his quarterback.
Pass complete to number 86, Dylan Leonard.
Dylan Linhart runs a nice route on that one. Good concentration, and Lucas Savage, good vision. 9:07, third down. and 13 to go. For Arapahoe, they trail 35-7, but they have played well at times, but they haven't played consistently at the level that they would like on offense or defense. And Dylan James, in that last possession for Eagle Crest, took it to the house, option left, and Arapahoe trying to get a spark on offense as well here, see if they can score. But the defense has seen some great catches and plays from Wilson, Max Wilson, and Lucas Savage, the quarterback, but they've been able to keep them out of the end zone with the exception of one touchdown. And Arapahoe just wants to keep getting better and better, improving in games like this one against quality opponents like Eagle Crest, and working in practice and trying to learn from their mistakes, getting the repetitions, and then competing on Thursday or Friday nights and try to get ready for the postseason. Try to make the playoffs if they can. Lucas Savage has Wilson split out to the right. He has the receiver out to the left. He's been looking Wilson's way most of the night, and why not? Here's Lucas Savage. Tries to fire to Wilson. They say incomplete.
That pass is intercepted,
Oh,
but there are
man.
penalty
They may
markers
call
on the
interception,
field.
but there is a flag. They say he caught it. There's a flag on the field. I believe that came right after the snap. 8:50 to go on the game now. Gives you a good look at Eagle Crest and Arapahoe here in week 9. Holding.
On the defense, number 11.
So they call it on Oladipo.
Replay third down.
And Arapahoe still with some life with 8:50 to play in the game from Legacy Stadium in Southeast Aurora. Just off Smoky Hill in Arapahoe, adjacent to Cherokee Trail High School. Eagle Crest makes their home here, along with CT and Grandview. We will see Grandview next week in what's always a great game, Cherry Creek and Grandview. Tomorrow night we have Highlands Ranch and Mountain Vista. Third down and 5 for Lucas Savage. Here's a handoff, Harrell right up the middle, running hard, and meets a wall of Raptors, and that defense stuffs the run here.
Met by Reese Atterbury.
They pick up 2 yards. The Warriors, Atterbury, one of the Raptors, in on the tackle. 8:29 to go on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night on 9 News Facebook Live. Glad you joined us. We are happy to be here. Lucas Savage on 4th down. Tight line here. He's going to call a timeout, it looks like. And he will discuss this with Rod Sherman, the former head coach at Valor Christian,
Timeout. Arapahoe.
who won as many state championships as there are days in a week. And he did it in less than a decade. Valor Christian, one of the top-ranked teams in the state of Colorado in 5A. Along with Eagle Crest, Cherry Creek is ranked number 1. And I think it's a toss-up between Creek and Columbine, Valor Christian, Eagle Crest. Anything can happen in the postseason. Don't forget about Grandview. And guess what? Pomona, the reigning state champions. They'll have something to say about that tomorrow night as they take on Columbine in Jefferson County. Lucas Savage on 4th and 3 now. They would love to put some points on the board here. Trying to come back. Lucas Savage, he's pressured and sacked by the Raptors.
Getting to the quarterback. That's number 63, Bear
Miller, Bear, all 6'5" of him, 255 pounds. We heard from him a few minutes ago, and a huge sack there by the defense. And Miller, the future Stanford Cardinal.
Ball on the 16-yard line, 1st and 10.
Good young man, great student athlete. 7:56 to play on the Canvas Credit Union game of the night. James, quick throw out in the flat at the 30, at the 40, stiff arm. And out about the 46-yard line, Robinson.
Moves the chains.
Robinson, over 400 yards receiving. Before tonight, he had 3 touchdown receptions in this triple option attack.
Looks like there is a penalty marker out on the field.
We do have a flag and a penalty with 7:49 once again to go in the game. Canvas Credit Union helping people afford life and awarding scholarships to deserving students throughout Colorado. Visit canvas.org. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a ranked team, if it's one team struggling, another ranked team. These guys are going to fight, and they're going to work hard week in, week out. 10 weeks of high school football in Colorado. And 5A will begin the playoffs in the postseason in 2 weeks. And that same weekend, 4A will finish up their regular season. And then we will see what happens in the crazy playoffs in Colorado high school football. Had a great fall so far. Arapahoe, obviously, they lost one of their classmates 3 weeks ago. And an emotional time around the school with the football team and every class from freshmen to seniors, and heavy hearts around that school. Just a lot of things that just really devastate you emotionally, psychologically, but they're strong. Got a great coaching staff who have helped these young men and trying to grow from it, trying to improve, and life's not easy. And they are working hard here on the football field tonight, trying to find a way, slow down this great Eagle Crest football team. Mechida.
Isaiah Mechita, your ball carrier.
He is a really good running
for a Raptor first down.
Fullback. Physical fullback, that's what you need. Strong, tough to tackle, north and south, hard nose. And he can catch the ball out of the backfield, which he did on that touchdown reception. Now with 7:24 to go for Garrett Looney's Eagle Crest Raptors, with the 2 slots, one in motion to the left, it's option left time. And they wrap up James at the 31-yard line.
Quarterback Dylan James holds on to the ball.
Always feels good when you can tackle Dylan James. Federally in there. And Roos and Federally, guys that fly around, good speed on defense. Some competitors on this Arapahoe Warrior football team. They're gonna be good in the years to come with Rod Sherman as the head coach and his coaching staff. Right side, up the middle, Mechida First down.
Your ball carrier.
And that's what you do. Feed the fullback when you're up 35-7, 6:28 to go in the game. You want the clock to keep on ticking. Run that option base offense and give to the fullback and rip off enough yards to move the chains and keep the clock moving. Legacy Stadium, Southeast Aurora. Dylan James, quarterback. 2 receivers off to the left, 2 slots. Mechida at fullback. Mechida up the middle, fumble! Did the Warriors jump on it? Looks like Mechida came up with it again. Somehow, well, I thought that ball popped out behind him. He was able to recover.
And 10 for the Raptors.
2nd and 10 now. With Ty Robinson, the receiver out to the left. Garrett Looney signaling in the call. Now receiver split out to the right. James, he'll roll out to the right. He can run it and try to make a move and gets away. Individual effort here, but he better get upfield, and he does not. I don't know if we have a flag on the field.
Penalty marker on the field.
We do. And we have a Arapahoe Warrior down at about the 22-yard line. I hate to see that with the play breaking down, craziness going on. Basically 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And then flag is thrown. Injured player on the field with 5:11 to play in the game here at Legacy Stadium on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. Canvas Credit Union, proud supporter of high school athletics. Public Service Credit Union is now Canvas Credit Union, investing in communities throughout Colorado since 1938, awarding scholarships to deserving students throughout Colorado. Visit canvas.org. So Arapahoe taking a look at their young man down here on this Thursday night high school football after a broken play. Trenton Lowe is down, and now helping him up. Rod Sherman is standing right above him. So luckily he walks off, and we're happy to see that. Trenton Lowe walks off the field. Unfortunately, he got banged up a little on that play. So there's a penalty on Eagle Crest after that broken play as Dylan James tried to make an individual effort and doesn't work out well for them, but they lead 35-7. He was headed south and then decided to come back north the other direction. James out in the flat, skips this one. Intended for Robinson.
Ty Robinson That pass
And that's incomplete.
will bring up
Third
a
down now.
third down,
For the Raptors from Eagle Crest, the 5th-ranked team in the state. They're 7-1. And trying to earn their 8th victory of the regular season for next week's regular season finale. It's a Thursday night. Tomorrow night, once again, we have another game from Shea Stadium, Highlands Ranch, and Mountain Vista. Option right, James at the 20, 25. He's hit, bounces up ahead to the 31-yard line.
Dylan James brings that ball out to about the 30-yard
Max
line.
Roos
Well short of
with the tackle at about the 29-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down with 4:48 to play. Great effort from both these teams tonight. And Coach Looney happy with his team. On the near sideline here. They'll punt it for the first time, and we have a whistle.
Ready to snap. Substitution infraction on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
That penalty on Arapahoe. Still be 4th down with 4:29 to go. And the Warriors will try to get a return here and see if they can march down the field. And make something happen. Kate Segura back to return this and gets it away just in time. There was pressure as the Warriors tried to block that punt with 4:15 to play in the game on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. The 5th-ranked Eagle Crest Raptors lead it big, but Arapahoe are going to try to put some points on the board. Every rep is important for this team and this program, whether it's in practice or in a game like this. They just want to continue to improve as a team and give themselves a shot when the postseason rolls around in 2 weeks if they could make the playoffs. And it's not easy when you come out of a conference like this one. This one complete again. And they're going to say he didn't have control of it. And the whistles are blown.
Intended for number 8, Jake Hansen.
Hansen had that ball. Jake Hansen was up there. It's a good-looking throw from Lucas Savage. Hansen couldn't hold on. 4:10. Officially on the clock. Got a couple of receivers off to Lucas Savage's left and 2 to his right with Harrell in the backfield with him. Lucas Savage dumps it off. Harrell makes a nice move up ahead at the 49-yard line. Tackled by the Raptors. Fast and athletic defense. Great pursuit from the Raptors. Taylor once again on the tackle. Great lateral quickness, sliding. Good vision and reaction. 3:29. Lucas Savage better get rid of it. He does. At the 40-yard line, it's complete. That's where they will mark the Warriors. Linhart, just second catch of the night.
The 1st and 10, ball spotted on the Raptors' 40-yard line.
Good concentration there. Couple receivers, 3 on the left for Lucas Savage with Harrell in the backfield with him. Squares his shoulders, looks downfield over the middle as a receiver, and it's caught at about the 15-yard line. Jake Hansen again with an impressive catch. Hansen was open. Lucas Savage sees him. Connection over the middle. Keep on working. Getting their reps. Lucas Savage out in the flat, trying to get upfield. Hansen again inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Number 12, J.J. Augustus. Pass complete to number 8 of the Warriors. That's Jake Hansen.
Hansen got out in the flat there.
Well,
out route. Sees it in. Gets upfield. Second down now. And 3 to go for Arapahoe on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night. Don't forget, go to canvas.org. Lucas Savage out in the flat and back to the line of scrimmage.
Pass complete to number 8, Jake Hansen.
And you would think we would see maybe that slant again to Wilson if he's open. His primary receiver this evening. He's a good player. Lucas Savage has done a nice job. Had a lot of pressure on him tonight from the Raptors defensive line and some of those blitzes from their linebackers. Here's Wilson in motion. Lucas Savage under center. He drops back, looks to his right, and this one intercepted. Flags on the field at the 20 and knocked down at about the 29-yard line is Robinson. Robinson intercepts that in the end zone and takes it up to the 29-yard line. He's knocked out of bounds. Flags on the field. And this would indicate that Arapahoe still has another opportunity. So they push off Eagle Crest, and the Warriors trying to score another one here. Trailing 35-7. 1:17 to go in the game. Lucas Savage has Wilson off to his right. I formation. Harrell at the tailback spot. Back to pass. Lucas Savage to Wilson. And picked off again, it looks like. I don't know who came up with it. Maybe it's incomplete. INT! Interception! Oladipo?
We got it. That's Shea Oladipo.
Now, he's excited right now because he's had a tough time. There's only really one guy
Not sure what was going on
who's
down
had
there.
a challenge tonight from Eagle Crest, and that was Oladipo at corner against Wilson. And Wilson has a chance to score another touchdown for Arapahoe, and Oladipo comes up with it, and he should be happy. He did not want Wilson to catch that one in the end zone and then leave this field, despite the victory, having a rough night against Wilson. So his teammates are happy for him, and good for him. So an INT for Oladipo as he tried to slow down Wilson tonight, but it didn't matter. Wilson had a great night, but Eagle Crest, it's a team game, and their football team is headed to their 8th victory of the season. 7-1 before the night, ranked 5th in the state, and they are in prime position for the postseason. Remember, A disappointing loss to Cherry Creek last week, 14-13. They come out here on a Thursday night on their home field, senior night, and take care of business against the 4-4 Arapahoe Warriors. And that will do it this evening. 35-7, Eagle Crest wins this one in week 9. And Arapahoe drops to 4-5 on the season, and they did a great job tonight. Great effort from the Warriors and Rod Sherman's team, and good luck to Garrett Looney and his squad in the postseason. I think both these teams will be in the playoffs. Well, there's no question about Eagle Crest, and Arapahoe will be fighting to make the postseason. But they've done a good job in this very difficult conference. For Mike Harity from Loclyz Media, LOCLYZ.com. Remember, if the blue van is in your parking lot, we are live streaming your game. And Damon Blick on Camera One. I'm Blake Olson. Have a great Thursday night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow on the Canvas Credit Union Game of the Night.